Hi Taurus, welcome to your March reading. So we just finished going through this intense month called February. And I know that it has been challenging for most of the signs, one more than the other. But I feel like Taurus, you guys have noticed shifts, and that has have more to do with you looking at things differently, picking up different vibrations from the same people, the same places, and the same situations where you are dealing with on a regular basis, but you react to them differently. Like your response is changing, and the energy you're receiving from a person or something is shifting because you guys are evolving, and you guys had a lunar and a solar eclipse in the fourth and the 10th house. So we already spoke about that a little bit in you know, February reading. And it's just that I keep getting these amazing cards for you guys, and I haven't even shuffled yet, and I already know we're gonna go there again. That's because the energy is shifting, and where you guys moving toward, we already know, good things are really coming and are arriving and have arrived in February. Things are shifting, and but I feel most of my tours are going to this transformation, and that's why sometimes I get either personal or try to guide you guys. And it's not for everybody, I know, but I choose to pick up the energies I'm feeling for Taurus, and I'm choosing to then maybe have, for example, less people come to my video, but have the right people come to it. And if that's a smaller group, it's a smaller group. If it's a bigger group, it's a big group. I don't, I'm not here for the views. I am here to reach the right people, and I feel I've been building up sort of a connection with amount of Taurus people that are going through this transformation. So I'm not gonna completely ignore it. I'm not. So the evolution and the transformation is happening for you guys, and you can definitely feel it. So I don't know why I got all deep in the intro. um, by the way, I have worked with a couple of tourists up until now because I started doing personal readings right around mid February, and up until now I just had such great people and great experience to work with you guys one-on-one. So if you are interested in personal reading, whether that regards love or the transformation, spiritual guidance, whatever, work, money, career, I would love to work with you guys. So if you are interested, then you can find the information down here below, or you can find another video about this on my channel. It's called information about personal reading, something like that. So anyway, I just wanted to say hello to my tourists that have actually had a personal reading with me. So hi guys, welcome back. Also, the amount of love and views I'm getting on you guys' videos is just overwhelming. I am really grateful to be able to do this and to reach the right tourist people. So now I've talked about so many things in the first 4 minutes. I hope you guys are still here. Let's see what the cards have for you. I have a lot of messages that came through for you guys. It was I don't know. It just, how do you call that? It was a storm of messages or something. It just there. There was just a lot of downloads. I just have a lot to talk about. Yes, 5 of Cups. We have a lot to talk about. And that's okay, because that is the overall energies for all my Taurus people. It's just triggers, right? From the past. you are reevaluating things from the past. I talked about this a little bit as well with the Cancer, in the Cancer video, because we intend to do that. It's just that we are going in Mercury retrograde around the 23rd, right? Some of you might know, which is gonna trigger things coming back from the past, but not necessarily in the sense of, oh, this person, you know, he just showed up at my work. It could be, but not for everybody. It's sometimes we are going through a situation, things end. You guys are Taurus, so you move on, move forward, find a new stability foundation, ground yourself, seeing things practically, especially with the Aquarian energy we just worked with in February. Then all of a sudden we, like, you just, you know, notice that you actually moved on and it's okay, and you do, and then all of a sudden, like, a Mercury retrograde comes around, or we are in a water sign because we just swimmed right into Pisces. You know, the sun just went there, and then all of a sudden things start to come back, and you're like, I have already dealt with this. I've already looked at it, thought about it, write it down, and now, why is now all of a sudden this coming back to me? Was like, what, 2 years ago? Why am I being triggered? Well, it's the energies of the planet that are, you know, surrounding you guys right now, and it's just everybody actually, because all the signs I keep getting, Six of Cups, Six of Cups, Six of Cups, and with the Eight of Wands, some messages coming back from the past, but it's part of the journey, because starting off with the Five of Cups is like a sort of the overall energy. People say it's like crying over spilled milk. Don't look at what you've lost. Look at what you're gaining, of what you have now. You know, it's way better. It's. I don't want to interpret the Five of Cups like that right now. It is actually releasing for me with you guys. It's like releasing the emotion you felt towards these Three of Cups that fall down and didn't work out in the past. Do not have that same emotion towards it, and that's why things will maybe come back to you during Mercury retrograde that's starting end of this month, or have come back to you. I don't know, but it's back here to show and teach you a lesson, and for you to be able to really release that. You know, because you can look at a situation from the past and be like, oh, I still miss that person, but it just didn't work out. So I'm just going to move on, and I'll do this and that, and I'll focus on myself, but still having that sort of, holding that lost feeling towards these Three of Cups from the past, right? The Three Cups. Now going back into it and really looking at it, you're going to release this feeling you had about it. You're going to turn around, look at these two cups here, and you're going to really value these things and see them for what they are. And, you know, like really moving forward on that, like being happy with these two cups. Like you're like happy now, and you're happy that these Three of Cups fall over, because it showed you so much. It showed you growth. It showed you how to move forward, how to be confident, exactly, how to be the King of Wands, you know. And that's the thing. It's like that was what's necessary, you know, and to happen in the past, just to also really feel the value of these two cups here. Because you felt this sad emotion towards these Three Cups here, you are now being ready to really see the value of these two cups because of this. you know. And that's what I feel. If you just started a new relationship, you just found love, because I feel there's a lot of Taurus out there that have been starting new relationships. Not everybody, because everybody's in their own life cycle, right? And their own karmic lessons and stuff. So it's not for everybody, but it is a general energy I'm picking up for Taurus, that are some Taurus out there that are just, you know, starting a new path, you know, with a new person. And you just wanted to like, if you are still in this energy of like, oh my God, like I'm going back, like I'm moving backwards, I'm focusing on the past so much, what is going on, why do I feel like this? It's really the energy right now, I know. Why is it taking so long? What I really tried, and I really did my best to move forward, or to set new goals and to work with new energy, but still I'm just feeling like this, you know, like, where? And you guys had that last month as well. Exactly, you know, like I said, there are some of you that are really, you know, in love right now. And what is under here? Let's see. Yeah. Just to go back and to leave that behind. That, what I was just talking about, like the emotion you felt towards these 3 cups here, what happens and transpired in the past, and the emotion you felt with that, and the energy and the sort of power it held over you, you know, whether you're ready to admit that to yourself or not, it does when you're still holding on to this and you're leaving that behind, because you're, yes, it's like this quick full like movement, like energy that just draws you right back into the past. Like it's just like it just, you're just there all of a sudden, like you wake up in it, you know, in that feeling. Really going back there to do, I hear like do some research or something. I don't know what that means. It might mean something to you guys. And then picking up these 2 cups and moving forward and really leaving it behind, because I see you are coming into like this power energy, you know. And I have kings here. Like I don't have, like, you know, I have a knight as well, but he's also very bold. But you guys are showing up as, and you know, kings, and here we have a page, but this page is also not like, you know, a goofy person or something. It's somebody who's serious about something. So it could be that you get an offer, you know. I'm gonna wait and see if you are waiting on an offer, a love offer from a fire sign. I really do see that moving forward quickly, and you're waiting on that, but that's not for everybody. But I guess I just had to include that. I felt that. But it's also what it's saying to me is that you found somebody new, you going into this Pisces energy, you moving, like you get sort of drawn back into the past because of, like, you know, the Mercury retrograde energies and stuff, and you just feel so much all of a sudden in these emotions, and then you're ready to pick these 2 of cups up, move away from it, and then just be very firmly and take a stand in this new relationship, you know. Could also be like, you know, a water sign around you. But I don't want to pin it down too much to signs and just necessarily only to love, because it's a general reading. If you like to get more personal for you, we can, you know, have a look at that for you. But let me see what's coming up more, because I feel like I have a strong storyline. It's really backing up as well. It's like the message that I kept getting for you guys. So Taurus March, what is going on? Taurus March. Hey, there we go. Here he is again. Exactly, the Ace of Cups. So leaving that behind, so really being able to feel the the value and feel the depth of the emotion that comes with that new love, or new like a new ambition, or a new fiery energy that you're stepping into. And for example, moving towards a relationship, starting one, or just got into one and moving forward with that, or maybe like a project or a new job, and this is some, if we are putting it sort of like to an emotion that somebody can have, is overflowing, because it's so intense. And it's not intense in a bad way, it is intense in what you feel is positive, and has a lot of depth to it, but also you are really being able to feel every single thing very deeply in gratitude. You know what I'm saying? So it comes from a place of gratitude. You're really like grateful for example, this new emotion and this new thing, or that you finally moved away from that, like moved away from this, and it's just overflowing. That these two cups are the Ace of Cups. It's the golden ticket, in the sense of that. But as well, coming up with the King of Cups, who is a person that is really in love and is aligned with his emotions, and he's a king, so he is serious about it. And coming in with the Ace of Cups is to really like if you are just starting a new relationship, or you are in a relationship, really in love, So we already got some more cards coming out of it. Exactly. No, I cannot get rid of this card with any of the signs. It's just yeah. Because there is a message coming in from the past. I'm sorry to say that. There is just a message coming, and it's gonna get you a little off. It just does. It's gonna get you a little off balance. And I feel if you're already a little out of balance right now, it's just gonna add to that. It's okay. It's okay. It's necessary. It's communication. Not very deeply in-depth communication. It's just necessary communication. It's just maybe even a one-sided conversation, maybe it's just a person, or maybe it's you, but let me just read it like this. It's like maybe it's a person just gonna come up, and that person's just gonna send you one email exactly about the past, because it might hurt, he or she might have really hurt you in the past, I don't know why, but I just look at this card and I see blood between the cups. I never really noticed that, but today I see blood with that, like this, If you have been really hurt in the past, I acknowledge that pain right now for you, because that was really painful, and you didn't expect that from the person. That's what I feel. It's just caught you off guard, and just you had to move on. You couldn't go back after what happened, or of all the things that happened. Maybe it was not one big thing. Maybe it was like 20 different things over and over and over. And every time they came back, every time they would like promise you the world and promise you gold. Exactly. Sorry. Could have been dealing with an air sign, but they would like come back in and promise you the world and gold and everything, but it's just nothing there in all those cups that would bring to you every time they came back. There was nothing there, nothing real, just a couple of lies or illusions or things, and maybe they're even trusting their own illusions, And for cross watchers, I'm sorry. If I'm triggering you. Maybe you're the new love, so I'm not talking about you. that's over. So that cycle of you being in love, you letting a person back in, he or she come, hurt you again, he's moving or she is moving away again and letting back in, over. Done. You are completely done with letting people walk all over you. That has transpired already in January, I feel. Exactly. That's how we're. No more of that. That is. Oh, there we go. And I'm gonna pick it up because it's the Ace of Pentacles. So exactly that, the universe as well, whether it was you bringing the tower down on that foundation you had going on with this person, it doesn't matter, it happened, so it didn't make you feel like you were like in charge now. You just knew you had to do it and bring the tower down. And it wasn't you that wanted to go and do that, but you had no other option. You had 7 options, literally made out of nothing, and then sprayed up with it was like a plastic cup, and then they sprayed gold around, and like, look, I got a golden cup, but it's nothing, it's just plastic. So I don't know why I just made that. It just came to me. Yeah. So if we're talking about that past situation, there is an opportunity that that person will come and bring in some communication. I'm not seeing it as very lovey-dovey or, promising you the world again. Maybe it is, but and then it will come from an air sign, definitely, because they're coming up as a pretty intense energy. It's like a King of Swords. So then it had to be an air sign if they are lovey-dovey, but because then it's just their energy. But what I feel with this is that, and I'm sorry, it's just an air sign, not necessarily just an Aquarius, but coming, it could also be you, because this person comes in with this one-sided situation, or this, I'm sorry, and, and just really not taking that much responsibility for actually their actions, for these 10 of Swords. They're just probably only willing to own up to that one sword, when they were actually like, I don't know, maybe even 10 out of 10 or 8 out of 10. So you're not going in with that. You're like, no, thank you, And this king is pretty straightforward. He's gonna own up, or he's gonna be honest, gonna speak honesty, but it's not always in the most compassionate, nice way to just, pack it into, a nice soft package, but still deliver the same package, It is straight up communication, and I feel like you need to use that sword. Honestly, because after that I got the Sun and the Ace of Pentacles. The universe is watching you right now. So I know I'm going in deeply about a situation that is maybe not responding to everybody. I will get a little more general after this, but I feel like this message really needs to come out from somebody. Universe is watching you right now. What's he gonna do? What is he or she gonna do? Is he gonna get stuck in this again? Is he or she gonna go and leave this behind or not? It looks like he or she is, like you are. And seems like, somebody else is coming in, and you're adapting to that in a very nice and good way. And you're very learning how to leave those 3 cups alone. But let me test you. It's really what I feel with the universe right now. It's like, let me test you. So I'm going to bring in something from the past, trigger, and you're not going to fall for it. And if you are doubting it, don't fall for it. Be really clear and honest, also about your emotions, especially about that. How does a person make you feel? And be real about that. It's part of that other person's lesson as well. You don't need to hate them or anything, please don't. Please don't put any type of those type of energies towards somebody from the past. It's only gonna keep you stuck. But you are not willing to let the person come back in and offer you all this bullshit, you know? Just say it softly. So I see you picking it up and like not falling in, you know, and taking up that lesson, and then you're moving into this. Sun, clarity, clouds that were hanging above your head and was just like triggering you are gonna, you know, move away. It's gonna get sunny again, and you're gonna get a reward from the universe for that. And I feel that's that new love and the depth of emotions and feelings you're going to have for this person and this person for you. And it's going to make you appreciate it more because of this person from the past, you know? Or the situation from the past. And that's what I'm feeling really strongly. And let me see if I got anything else out of this. You can see it already, huh? 10 of Pentacles. So I feel like money is going to be good this month because we have like the 10 of Cups, the Sun card, and the Ace of Pentacles. So that just got sort of clarified by the 10 of Pentacles. So also it's not only like, you know, stable house, like work life and everything and money and stuff. It's also, let me see, it's also about just feeling at home and feeling at peace, you know, and feeling loved and stable and just, yeah, peace of mind, you know, in a way that I feel with the 10 of Pentacles as well. So we have some more cards coming out. Let me just push this a little bit upwards. We can make some room for that. Yeah. First, I got these cards. What do I have here? It's kind of similar storyline. What I find most important right now is that you're coming out as an empress. The empress, you know. See, and I want you guys to be in that vibe, you know, as a earth sign, as a Taurus. This is you being in your element. When you are feeling in your element and at home and peace and mind, you know, of mind, that's when you start manifesting really beautiful things, and it just builds up, you know, like it just. So, for example, like a construction building, right over there, like doing construction on this building, and they just trap it all the way down to the ground, and there's nothing left but like a hole in the ground, right? And once this big group of men, you know, or women, you know, these days, you know, we are so, you know, fluid and we're equal. So anyway, this big group of people are hired to do a job and are gonna come and with their fire energy, and they're just gonna build every day from like, I don't know, 7 in the morning to like, I don't know, 5 and, you know, at night. It's just in the afternoon, sorry. And you just walk by and you see them on the first day, and you see them just struggling with trying to, you know, get all the supplies and stuff or whatever, and you think, whew, that's gonna take a long time. But then like 2 weeks after that, you come off the subway or whatever, you know, and you just walk by, and there's like these huge buildings just, you know, right there in front of you. That's what I always feel with the Empress, because it's not about what has happened in the past or what is not, what is possible and what's not, what other things that you can or cannot or do, or it's just, you know, it's not about that. Empress, you know, she is fruitful. She is a creative woman, you know, but like a feminine energy, very fiery feminine energy. Whether you are a man or a woman listening to this, doesn't matter. we all have equal feminine and masculine energy in us, you know. We can tap into both. We need both. Otherwise, like the yin and yang, you know. Once you start coming from your real true purpose, like your real true essence, the Taurus essence, you know, as an earth sign, and you come manifest things from this energy, you are about to build some new buildings. Let me just say it like that, where other people just gonna be confused about, like, what? How did she do that? How did he or she just build that up in like 3 weeks? You know, like, what is going on? Like that. It's because you're willing to let go. You're willing to let go of your old ways and the way people expect you to do things, because you've been like that in the past, and things, and also for yourself, the outcome you used to expect and the way you look at things, that's gonna change. Because here I have the Four of Pentacles, you holding on to always old structures, things, you know, from the past, or just, you know, the person you was. You're not that person anymore. Let me just say it like that. It's okay. People change all the time. That's the only thing that comes natural in life, is that things change. Season change naturally. You know what I'm saying? So go with that flow. Go with the transition. Like, for example, when we are in winter and spring is coming, the nature naturally adapt to that. But we also do. We are not complaining about it, like, oh my god, spring is here, and why does this always happen? No, it's natural, it's happening, so we just might as well just adjust to it. That's what you're doing right now. You're going with the flow. Whatever comes and flows in your life, you're gonna see that situation as is, like, as it comes to you, you know, not compared to somebody or something from the past. It's gonna be that person or that situation at itself. And once you start doing that and validating people by what they show you, not about what another person showed you, with similar energy, you're gonna really manifest new things. You're gonna let go of that old structure, and you're ready for that new passionate beginning with this new person, or just with your life in general, you know, this new spiritual journey you're on, spiritual path, this new work career thing. I want you to apply it to your own situation, because the message is deeper than that, you know. And then we got the Hangman. You're no longer, I feel like you're no longer feeling stuck, whether you are already here or not. I see that as a future energy for you, and it's gonna be great, because you have the Star card, you know, and healing, balancing things out, and really, hey, you know, in a weird way as well, it's like, this is a wish fulfillment, right? It's the Star card. It's a wish fulfillment card. It's like a yes card. But it's also those 2 cups, see? Like the 2 cups that we just spoke about in the beginning of the reading, you know, these two, and learning how to really see them as itself. See, now it's part of her. Those 2 cups are now part of this whole new amazing life and situation and new foundation, you know. That's what I pick up with that. So I'm just gonna go with that. Also, before I forget and before you leave me, because I'm already here for 33 minutes. I'm sorry. I just can't stop talking when it comes to a Taurus video. Okay. Where we're looking at. Exactly. There you are. There you are. Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful energy. She's focused on it. She knows where she wants to go. She's for longer stability. She's not about a person that comes in with this, you know, he or she, you know. No, I'm not willing to settle for that anymore. I want a true offer, you know what I'm saying? And for somebody that's truly in love with me, knows and values me, and my worth, you know, and she's willing to wait for that. not settling for less. And I don't want you to settle for less, Taurus. Not necessarily talking about love only. I'm talking about in general. Don't settle for less just because other people say that is the amount you can reach. That is your highest level, your highest energy that you can go to. No. Don't let other people put boundaries around you. Don't go, let others build like 4 walls and you just live in it and call it a house. Don't go for that. And what I kept getting for you guys was I'm sorry, I have to look at that. It's the root chakra. I want you to focus on the root chakra if you can this month, because after this shift and these energies, after what is coming up still for you, what I feel coming up for you. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna put them back in because there we go. What's gonna come up? The energy is gonna come up. I see for you guys. You need to be in your element, and ground, and by focusing on the root chakra, it's a chakra number 1, it's a red chakra. See, and that chakra helps you to feel more aligned with your earth energy. And you can go out in the forest and do things like that, but if you don't have time for that, focus on red foods. So, strawberries, cherries, everything that has a red pigment to it. Beets as well, also really good. Also, aside from that, like garlic and stuff can help you a lot. Focus on that, and add that to your diet, just if you can pick like certain colors and like a restaurant, I don't know, you see red, pick red this month. It will definitely help your energy. So that's a little tip. If things are slowing down this month, it's okay, because I feel there's a very quick moving energy coming. Not completely sure if it will be in March, but it's coming, and maybe in your own season, it's coming up. It's okay, let things slow down a little bit and focus on grounding yourself, and just be okay with that situation. Because last month was all about taking action, and I did take action, and now it's okay if things slow down a little bit. Just let it slow down. Everything happens in divine timing, right? So I'm gonna leave it at that because otherwise I'll just be here for another hour. I just know myself so well. So thank you a lot for watching this video, this video. Thank you for the donations I actually received for my Taurus. Like, I completely forgot to say that in the beginning. Thank you so much. It really means the world to me. And I don't care how small the donation is. I feel the love energy, and just, somebody's offering that, and I just really appreciate it. So thank you for that. If you were the one, sending me a donation. Also, what I wanted to say, what was that? I'm sorry, I completely forgot. I'm off. I'm so off track today. It probably wasn't important, but yes, I just wanna. I hope this message resonated with you. Actually, I was thinking about that. If and it did help you out, don't get caught up in this lesson that's coming up. Don't see it for what it is. And after that, it's gonna help you a lot moving forward, and also in a new relationship. So it's just, I feel positive energy. So thank you so much, Taurus, for watching this video, and I'm gonna end it here. I hope to see you guys in March as well. Okay, bye Taurus, love you guys, bye.